Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del P. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Kamusta? I hope you guys are doing well. So, medyo kinabahan tayo ng konti ngayon with Ma'am Jane. Hi, Ma'am Jane. Shout out. Pero ayos lang. All is well. So, another great afternoon to everyone with us this afternoon right now. Ngayon, magsi-6 na, magagabi na po. So, thank you for tuning in once again with Sir DJ for another speech class, Talk Tuesday, the coolest speech class in town. So, salamat. Nandito kayo ngayon and I hope you guys are excited because I am. So, kung nakita nyo kanina yung Facebook post ni Sir DJ dun sa aking account, kung nakita nyo yun, I asked one very, very special question. What will happen to public speaking if we can't be in public? Especially ngayong time of pandemic. So alam natin medyo gas-gas na yung usapan na yun. Pandemic, quarantine, lockdown, staying at home. Medyo sawa na tayo dyan. But then again, there are many things that we still don't know about it or what's going to happen to us, especially for you guys who are aspiring to be public speakers, hosts of events, MCs, or whatever. Especially if you're doing your online reports in your classes, ngayon, nababali-balitaan natin na even in the next school year, there will be setups like this. So, ano nga ba dapat natin gawin? How can we deliver effective messages, not in front of a crowd, but in front of this tiny camera lens that we have here? All right, if you guys are ready, let me just share my screen. Thumbs up tayo sa ating comment section para makita ko kung sino ang kasama natin this afternoon. Yun. So, share ko lang po. Ayan. So, as always, we are live in our platforms online, Facebook and YouTube. Ay, sorry. Pardon my cat. So, andito siya ngayon kasama natin. Salam siya. Ayun. Hi there. Ayun, ngiyaw siya dyan. So we are live at DepEd Edtech Unit Facebook page, DepEd Philippines and DepEd tayo. Same goes with YouTube on our YouTube account, YouTube channel rather, DepEd Edtech Unit and DepEd TV. So salamat sa pagsuporta, patuloy na pagsuporta sa Edtech Unit at sa ETUlay at sa ating mga online tutors. Tuloy lang natin ang pagsama sa amin upang patuloy nating matutunan ng napakaraming bagay sa paraang magkakaroon tayo ng interaction. Let me just acknowledge people with us right now. So si Ana Marie Lerma, good afternoon, watching and listening for Sisters of Mary Immaculate School, San Pedro, Laguna. Hi, Ma! Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Sisters of Mary Immaculate School. We have Reimer B. Fate. Hello, sir, watching from Pagadian City, Zamboanga del Sur, Santa Lucia Central Elementary School. Hello, Reimer. Ang katuwa, no? Kahit mga elementary school students, rather, kasama na atin dito. Si Lucy B. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Kamusta kayo dyan? I hope you guys are doing well. And once again, welcome sa Talk Tuesday with Sir DJ, wherein we talk about stuff regarding public speaking, delivering your report, speaking in front of a crowd, talking to a great amount, a vast range of people with different backgrounds. So yun, salamat at nandito po kayo ngayon. Salute! Meron pa si Ma'am Jennifer. Good afternoon po. Hello, Ma'am Jennifer. Nakita ko yung kanta mo, Tindi, Rain, Rain, Go Away. Little Jennifer wants to play. Hi ma'am, shoutout. Napakahusay na guro niyan. Panoorin niyo siya sa DepEd TV. Napakagaling niya naman. Mylene Clara Cuevas. Hi po, tutor. Good afternoon po. Hello, Mylene. Kamusta ka? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay. Jennifer, haha, tawan-tawa siya. O, diba? Pinanood ko talaga yun. Tinapos ko na hanggang huli. Matindi. Alright. Now, what happened to public speaking during the pandemic? So marami tayong mga common terms ngayon na palagi nating naririnig like social distancing, face masks, and no touch. So kung naiisip natin yung mga pinag-usapan natin before, no, how can we do these things if there will be no social interaction? Paano nga ba ang mangyayari sa public speaking? Kung naalala nyo nun, sabi ni Sir DJ, before the speech, after the speech, we shake the hands of people. Diba? Bumabati tayo. Before and after the speech. Tapos, ang social distancing, hindi masyado sa mga venues. Diba? Medyo dikit-dikit, tabi-tabi. Tapos may mga face mask. Sabi ni Sir DJ, kailangan kita yung facial expression. You can move your mouth very well. And your sound shouldn't be muffled with something that is blocked like that, blocking your mouth like that. So, ano na nga ba ang mangyayari? Rachel Galak Ramos, good afternoon, sir. Hi, Ate B. What's up? Shoutout kay Ate B at kay Riley Boy. What's up, what's up? At kay Oyo, syempre, ang aking best man. Crescencia Dangatag. Hello po, watching from Tabuk City. Hello, ma'am. Crescencia, kamusta po? So, ayun na nga. Guys, the pandemic, COVID-19 changed so many things about our lives, especially dito sa topic natin ngayon. Ang public speaking, napakaraming pagbabago. Everyone was surprised. No one was expecting this to happen. Okay? The pandemic caught everybody unprepared. Even public speakers and hosts sa mga events, di ba? Imagine, yung mga hosts, yung mga MCs na yan, sanay na sanay sa face-to-face interaction. But then again, bam, COVID-19 came and then a big change happened. Right? Napakalaking pagbabago nang nangyari. Paano na ako mag-MC? Paano na ako mag-host? Paano na ako magre-report, magtuturo, magde-deliver ng lesson, magsisend ng message to a crowd if I can't be with them physically? Right? So, maraming mga quarantines na dumating. Maraming pagbabago ang naganap. No? Now, I want you to tell me, what are the new things about you? Ano yung mga bago sa tingin nyo na nangyayari because of quarantine? Ano yung mga nag-iba? Right? Meron ba? Kung meron, pakitype, pag-usapan natin. Ano ba yung mga quarantine things na yan? Diba? Una dyan, simulan ko na. No? Una dyan, pansin natin na sobrang dalang na ng mga tao magpagupit. Bang! Yung mga classmates nyo, napansin nyo, nung face-to-face, grabe, 3x4 yung cut, ang linis. But then because of the quarantine, ang hahaba na ng buhok kahit lalaki. Nagbago, nag-iba, right? So ano pa ba? Ano pa ba yung mga nagbago because of the pandemic? Right? Discuss natin yan. Come on, type it down. Don't be shy. Okay lang yan. Light lang. Sabi ko nga sa post ko, no, chill lang to. Relax na relax lang yung session natin this afternoon. Ano pa nga ba ang nagbago? Huh? The way we talk to people. Right? Dati, pag gusto natin ng meeting, pupunta tayo, mag-assemble tayo sa isang session hall or what. Ngayon, ibang-iba na. Right? We face our laptops. Look at the camera. So, marami talaga nagbago. Aside from those things, of course, may mga quarantine words. Okay? These quarantine words that I'm referring to are words that now have a more famous COVID-related meaning. Okay? So, dati, meron na silang meaning. That's because of the pandemic. Nagkaroon ng panibagong ibig sabihin. Nagkaroon ng panibagong context, right? So, yo, Tutor DJ Santiago, yan ang ating avid viewer, avid viewer, si Boss Hamil Q. Carvajal. Ayan, nandito na naman siya. Happy birthday sa kapatid niya. Shout out, Maxiel. Man, eto na naman. So, quarantine words. Before, when we say corona, especially in the Philippines, we are referring to crown, right? Tayo mga beauty pageant people tayo, right? Now, because of the quarantine, the word corona had a more famous COVID-related meaning. Nag-iba na. Okay? And for those people na iba pa ang ibig sabihin sa corona, you might relate to this image right here. Oh, you said you were sick? No, I said I have a case of corona. So this one is referring to corona, the beer, the beverage, right? So yung corona, Nagkaroon siya ng bagong meaning because of what happened. All the more reason to believe that English is a living language. So nagbabago, right? Nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang connotation. May nagsalita, si Anna Marie Lerma, with me, I wasn't able to do MCing stints. Oh, sorry, feedback. With me, I wasn't able to do MCing stints in school, outside school activities. I missed being a commentator during our Eucharistic celebrations in school. However, I still enjoyed teaching online. Good for you, Ma'am Anna Marie. Yun nga. So, ang dami yung nagbago, right? Because of the quarantine, yung quarant things na minimension natin kanina, no? Yung things before that are new to us. Alang kakatuwa, no? Kasi even yung mga teachers na medyo seasoned na hindi sanay sa technology, they were able to cope up with the change. And that's amazing, right? Hello, Sir DJ Santiago, Alfie Belmonte. Hello, sir! Ayan. Good afternoon, Sir DJ, Ma'am Elsie Zamora. Ayan, mga avid viewers din natin. Salamat po, Sir Alfie and Ma'am Elsie. I hope you guys are doing well and safe. Ayan, mga kasama natin sa MBash, mga napakahuhusay na guro. Alright, so 2 more words na dinadagdag natin sa quarantine words natin for this afternoon. The word shots and mask. Okay, dati ang shot, basketball shot. Parang ganun, right? No? And then, sa mga drinkers, shots, iba yon, iba na naman. But then ngayon, quarantine, yung shots, iba na. Have you had your first shot? Have you had your second shot? First dose, second dose, di ba? Meron na siyang mas sikat na meaning. And of course, mask, right? Dati nagmamask pag Halloween. Ngayon, iba yung mask na tinutukoy. Right? Take a look at this. Be like Darth Vader. Darth Vader, diba? Si Darth Vader nagpauso, the OG guy of wearing a mask. He wears a mask. He doesn't visit his son and daughter. This might sound a little funny, but then Darth Vader is socially distant and even emotionally distant. Right? So, yan. Siya yung nagpauso ng mask, diba? So, ngayon, iba na yung meaning ng mask. What about these words? The word Zoom and Meet. Diba? Dati, ang ibig sabihin natin na Zoom, uy, Zoom mo nga yan. You're going to pinch out of the picture para mag-zoom in. Right? And the word meet. Dati, ay, mag-meet tayo. Ngayon, these 2 words have a different meaning. Yeah. Although, before, may ganun na. But these 2 words, medyo ngayong quarantine season talaga yun. Quarantine era or whatever. Nag-iba yung meaning. You know? And the word Zoom now has a different connotation. Same goes with meet, right? So, shout out po. Lupit ni Sir DJ, Idol, Duard Hernandez. Salute pare. Kamusta ka? Okay. Shot, jab. Sabi ni Sir Terence Mark Toledo, hi, sister. Kamusta? One thing more, because I am on a wheelchair, I cannot go out freely anymore. Additional word, positive. Amen to that, ma'am. Grabe, no? Nakakatuwa si ma'am. No? Sabi niya, she said, she's on a wheelchair, but then again, she's enjoying online teaching. Well, that's amazing. Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po for your input. Napakalupit. Okay. Now, Zoom meeting. Ito, this is something that we can all relate to. Pagka sinabi sa atin ang Zoom meeting will be audio only, you don't care about how you look, right? Kahit gulo-gulo na. But if somebody will say, bro, we're gonna have a Zoom meeting with video. Damn, ayos na ayos, di ba? Ayos na ayos yung itsura. Now I'm gonna teach you something special about these concepts. All right? Keep these in mind, guys. Namaya pag-usapan pa natin yan. Remember, some words may have changed, but the way we say it stays the same. Okay? Hindi, yan ba, Zoom. Dahil meron ng ganung word, hindi naman nagbabago yung paraan ng pagsabi sa kanya. There may be new context to it. But then again, the sound of the word, the way we produce the sound of the word stays the same. Okay? And because of that, alam nyo na, you guessed it right, we will be saying it right. How should I say it? Tama, dapat alam natin kung paano sasabihin yung mga words na yan, even though they have a different meaning. Okay? So proud of you, brother. Si Mark ng Bata. Uy, parang undoy. Salute, pare. Ito, yung childhood best friend ko to, si Mark ng Bata. Kamusta, pare? I hope you're always safe. Salute ako sa mga nakikita mo. Congratulations pala sa mga nangyayari sa buhay mo, pare. You've been very successful. Minred, good afternoon, sir. Hi, ma'am. Man Red. Kamusta po? Okay, so if you guys are ready, here's the first word. Good afternoon po. So, inulit pa. Alright. Here's the first word. Ayan. How should we say this word? O para sa mga bago sa ating How Should I Say It session, How Should I Say It portion sa ating Talk Tuesday, Now, I'll be showing you a word, and there are two ways to pronounce it. Which one do you think is better? Okay, give me a smiley face if this is pronounced as affidavit, or a wink face if it is pronounced as affidavit. Okay, type it down. Ano kaya ang sagot natin? Is it affidavit or affidavit? Ayan. Affidavit or affidavit, kung ano man, yung ano natin, is a word that refers to a written note wherein we agreed on something, we promised on something, and we wrote it down. Okay, so my answer, sabi ni Sir Terence Mark Toledo, wink face. Sabi ni Mark John Villagracia, hi Tuto! Kumusta? Sabi ni Mark John, smiley face. Yan. Come on, guys. Type down your answer. As I always say sa ating Talk Tuesday, it's okay to make mistakes. Pag-uusapan natin, ayusin natin. Okay lang magkamali, guys. Kasi these are commonly mispronounced words. So kung magkamali ka, that's okay. At least you know kung ano magiging proper pronunciation. Si Tuyan Rosalie gave me a wink face. Hello, ma'am. Kamusta po? So affidavit or affidavit? How should we say this? Ana Marie Lerma gave me a smiley face. Ayan. So hati. Hati yung mga answers natin. Smiley face, wink face. Ano ba? Affidavit? Affidavit. Alfie Belmonte gave me a wink face. Hi, Sir Alfie. Yan. Apat na wink face pa. Galit na galit. Affidavit, affidavit. How should we say this word? Okay, ready? I'll reveal the answer right now. Okay? The proper way to say this word is, you got it right, it's pronounced as affidavit. Okay? Affidavit. Yung da will be pronounced as day, long A. Okay? Affidavit. Affidavit. Kasi minsan dito sa atin, sabi natin affidavit of loss, right? Affidavit pa nga minsan. But it should be pronounced as affidavit. Yeah. So if we are to put it in a sentence, it would go like this. We have a signed affidavit stating that you were there. Yeah. Apologies for the dog. I'm so sorry. All right. So good one. Good one. Mga nakuha ng right answer. Very good. It should be pronounced as affidavit. Great job. Great job. Here's the next word. Come on, guys. Don't be shy, huh? Type down your answers. Ito. If you guys love vegetables, I'm sure you know this. Award like is agad. Mark John Villagracia. Now I know, Ma'am Anna Marie. That's okay. Okay lang po yun. At least we learned something to this session. Ayan. Great job. Great job pa rin. Oh, how should we pronounce this word? Give me a smiley face if it is pronounced as broccoli. Or give me a wink face if it is broccoli. Broccoli or broccoli? Huh? Come on. Type it down. Broccoli. 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 Huh? Si Tuyan Rosaline gave me a smiley face. Broccoli daw. Yun. What about the others? Come on. Don't be shy. Paano nga ba to? Diba? Pero guys, as I've always said, minsan, yung proper pronunciation, it depends on where you are, right? Halimbawa, you're going to the market. You're going to ask for this. Medyo mahirap naman kapag medyo may accent pa yung pagparaan mo ng pagsabi. No? It's okay lang. The main purpose of communication is to understand and be understood. Okay? We're doing this so that we can correct the way we pronounce the words, right? Mark John Villagracia gave me a smiley face. Ayan, smiley face nga ba yan? Tutu. Yun, smiley face nga. All right, ready pa? Come on. Smiley face or wink face? Broccoli or broccoli? Iba broccoli. Ganun daw. Ayan. Broccoli or broccoli? Broccoli. Smiley face. Ana Marie Lerma. Ayan. Sir Terence Mark Toledo, smiley face rin. Yun. Dami ng answer, no? This one is easy for you guys. Wow. Almost everyone got it correctly. Okay? The proper way to say this word is, you got it. It's broccoli. Okay? Broccoli. Yung ka, hindi siya emphasized. Ka lang. Broccoli. Minsan dinadaanan lang. Now, remember, sabi ko last week, we practiced gliding vowels, gliding to one consonant to the other. Should pronounce as broccoli. Good job, good job. Okay, in a sentence, it will go like this. The broccoli tasted good, and I ate all of them. Yun, good one. Galing, galing. Thank you for your inputs and participation. Here's the next word. Ayan. How should we pronounce this word? Okay? Paano nga ba to? Come on. Give me a smiley face if it is pronounced as cupboard. Give me a wink face if it is pronounced as cupboard. Yan. Jonas Rohel Evora. Hello, Sir Jonas. Ayun naman yung loading natin sa pagdating sa sayawan. Idol, idol. Okay. Give me a wink face or a smiley face. Smiley face if it is cupboard. Give me a wink face if it is cupboard. Ayan. Wink face. Ano to? Si Ma'am Tuyan Rosaline and si Sir Dennis Mark Toledo give me wink faces. Yan. Ano nga ba yung cupboard? Ano nga ba yung cupboard or cupboard? These, I think this is a small shelf, open shelf, or yung may door na hindi naman nalalak. Yan. Minsan nilalagyan ng mga kung ano-anong gamit. Okay, smiley face or wink face? Ana Marie Lerma gave me a wink face as well. Nash Beltran gave me a wink face. Yan. Thank you sa pagsagot. Galing, galing. Cupboard or cupboard? Yan. Ito medyo weird because there are two words together and we know how to pronounce those words properly. But then again, when they are combined, medyo nag-iba yung meaning. Jared Palmaria, wink face. Sir Pip de la Cruz. Ay, Sir Pip! Ay, hello, sir. Idol. Ano namin to? Principal natin from MB Asisto Senior High School, Maine. Napakasipag. Ito yung Lodi Kicks ko talagang principals. Hello, sir. Kamusta po? I hope you're doing well. Keep safe po palagi. Jerwin Kirk Tabernilla gave me a wink face. Wow. Okay, you guys are great. Magaling. Alam natin, no? Si Miko James Dio, wink face as well. So you guys are all correct. Mark Jan, hi Sir Pip. Oh, hi daw Sir Pip. Sabi po ni Tuto, dati nating estudyante. Hello po Sir Pip Pogi. Ayan, sabi ni Ira. Mark Jan gave me a smiley face. Ira Megana po, shout out po. Shout out kay Ira Megana. Ang layo mo sa akin, ha? Ingat ka dyan sa Dubai. I hope you're safe. Okay, you guys are correct. Here is the proper way to say this word. Yan, cupboard. We don't pronounce the P. Okay? So cupboard. If we are to put it in a sentence, it would go like this. He took a mug from the cupboard and poured himself a cup of coffee. Yan. Coffee makes everything better. Yun. Agree ba kayo dyan? Sarap magkape. No? Lalo ngayon, medyo malamig-lamig ang panahon. Ooh, coffee. Perfect for the weather. Great job. Great job. Thank you for your participation. Shout out sa pinakapoging principal. Hello po. Sabi ni Sister Terence Toledo. Hi sir. Shout out daw po. Shout out sa inyo guys. Yan. Kung gusto nyo, i-follow nyo si Sir Pip. Napaka-pogi ng principal namin. Matindi. All right, here's the next one. Ito. How should we pronounce this word? Okay? I'm sure you can read that in my presentation. So, give me a smiley face if it is pronounced as amoebiasis. Give me a wink face if it is pronounced as amoebiasis. Amoebiasis or amoebiasis? Ayun, sabi po ni Sir Pete. Hello po sa lahat ng viewers sa napakagandang show. Thank you po, sir. Thank you. That really means a world to me. Yan po. Thank you, sir. Macro Luis Mariano. Idol kita, Sir DJ, since birth. Hi, Macro. Kamusta? Tagal na natin hindi nagkikita. LC Zamora. Hello po, Sir Pipogi. Yeah. Hello po, sir. JM Similiano gave me a smiley face. Sabi ni JM, ang pronunciation daw ay amoebiasis. So, paano nga? Amoebiasis or amoebiasis? Huh? Tuyan Rosalind gave me a smiley face. Kristen gave me a smiley face. Oh, okay. Come on, type down your answers. Is it amoebiasis or amoebiasis? Come on, don't be shy. Ayan. Si Sir Terence Mark Toledo gave me 3 wink faces. Riza Dominic C. Nido gave me a smiley face. Mark Jan, smiley face. Miko James, smiley face. Jared Palmaria, smiley face. Yun, dami na sumasagot. Thank you. You make me so happy. Tuyan Rosaline, smiley face. Sarah Jane Concepcion Sabal, smiley face. JM, smiley face. Ayun po. Ana Marie Lerma, smiley face. Jervin Kirk Tabernilla, smiley face. Nash Beltran, STN Newton, Quezon National High School. Hello, Nash. Francine Cayetano gave me a wink face. Ken Peña Florida gave me a smiley face. Yun. Medyo, hati. Nag-away-away tayo dito kung amoebiasis ba or amoebiasis ang pronunciation. Nash Beltran gave me an uwu face. Okay, ang sagot na Nash Beltran is smiley face. Yon, Ken, smiley face. So here's the big reveal, guys. This word should be pronounced as bam, amoebiasis, guys. This might sound like a surprise to you, but it should be really pronounced as amoebiasis. Okay, amoebiasis. Hindi po amoebiasis, ha? The reason we are thinking that it's pronounced as amoebiasis because of the word amoeba. right? The root word. But then again, it should be pronounced as amoebiasis. Remember that? Amoebiasis, hindi amoebiasis. Okay? So si Angelo, smiley face. LG, smiley face. Jonas, hello to my students. Hello, sir. Estudyante mo pala yan, mga yan. Kamusta po kayo? Ayan. Robel Jun Javier gave me a smirking face. Okay, it should be pronounced as amoebiasis. If we are to put it in a sentence, it would go like this. A total 153 cases of intestinal amoebiasis were studied. Okay, studied rather. Amoebiasis, not amoebiasis. Ayan. Tandaan guys, ha? Well, at least we learned something new today. Amoebiasis. Okay. This one, ito. Lagi natin narinig ito back in elementary days. So give me a smiley face if it is pronounced as attaché case, or give me a wink face if it is pronounced as attaché case. Is it attaché case or attaché case? Ayan, come on. Type it down. Don't be shy. Again, safe place. We're all in the same boat, the boat of learning. So okay lang pong magkamali. We will help each other on how we should really say this one. Okay. So magot na po. Mark John, Billy Gresham. Kiss na naman ako award. Okay lang yan, Tuto. That's okay. JM gave me a wink face. Tama ba? JM, wink face. Miko James Dayo gave me a smiley face. Jervin Kirk Tabernilia, smiley face. Ken, smiley face. Sister Terrence gave me a smiley face. Riza Dominic Mido, smiley face. Yun. Marami na nag-answer, ha? Suchiro Arce, smiley face. LC Zamora, smiley face. Thank you, ma'am. So yun nga po. Come on, type it down. Smiley face or wink face. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Nash Beltran gave me a smiley face. Anna Marie, smiley face. Tuyan Rosaline, smiley face. Christian, smiley face. Sarah Jane Concepcion Sabal, ano yan? Sarah. Smirk face or smiley face. Shelly May Austria, smiley face. Yan. Thank you for your participation, guys. You guys are amazing. So the proper way to say this word, see, Mark John gave me a smiley face. Abby Abrasha gave me a smiley face. Yon, thank you. The proper way to say this word is, you guys are correct. Yes. Attaché case. Okay? It shouldn't be pronounced as attaché case, ha? Kasi no, elementary tayo. Uy, ano laman ng attaché case mo? Okay? It should be pronounced as attaché case. Yeah, attaché case. So Alfie gave me a smiley face. Tama po, sir. Yeah. Angelo, smiley face. Yeah. Thank you, guys. In a sentence, it would go like this. His attaché case was under the bed. Yeah. Attaché case, not attaché case. Okay? Good job. All right? Now, guys, thank you for your participation dun sa ating, how should I say it, guys? You guys are amazing. Now, going back to what I was talking about a while ago. So, ang sabi natin, public speaking changed a lot. Okay? But these words, yung mga pinag-usapan natin, hindi nagbabago yung pronunciation nila. Ganun pa rin. Okay? So, from public speaking, it is now virtual speaking. Yun ang pagbabago ngayon. Now, what is the big difference, Sir DJ? Ang virtual speaking, guys, there is no audience feedback, no eye contact, no way to check if your audience are sleepy, bored, or having a great time. No handshakes after the speech. Kaya sinabi ko kanina sa umpisa natin. No? And the good thing about this, it is there's no pants required. Bakit? Kasi in virtual speaking, half lang. Upper body mo lang nakikita. Right? But the bad thing about it, yun na nga, walang audience feedback. If we are going to go back to our discussions from the previous sessions, sabi ni Sir DJ, it is always good to consider audience feedback. Tignan mo sila. Are they yawning? Are they stretching out? Are they having a great time? Are they smiling? Ngayon, because of the pandemic and the COVID-19, it became virtual speaking. You cannot see your audience's reaction, not unless if their cameras are open or on, rather, right? But ngayon, because of the situation we have right now, even eye contact is different to establish, right? But still, remember, the concept still applies. Medyo nagkaroon lang ng konting pagbabago. Lalo to, no handshakes after the speech. High five, virtual high five, pwede. But then again, handshakes, no more, right? Shane Lizelle Java gave me a wink face. You don't even know if someone is listening. Tama po, Ma'am Anna Marie Lerma. You know, yun yung isa sa mga struggles sa online. No? We teachers are not sure if you guys are still listening, or are you sleeping? And if you go on TikTok, on Facebook, you can see ways on how students somehow, lie about attending a virtual lessons. Medyo may pagkakaiba. And yun nga sabi ko, the good thing about it is no pants required. Minsan, ngayon, di nyo alam if I'm wearing any pants or not. One thing's for sure, I'm not wearing shoes because I'm at home. All right. Now, question. Are the skills we learned so far in Talk Tuesday still valid? Yung mga pinag-usapan natin so far, mula nung unang-unang Talk Tuesday, about, humor, about establishing eye contact, about voicing, practice your breathing, are they still valid? The big answer is, yes, bro. They're still valid. Hindi naman porket hindi mo na sila kaharap, you won't apply what we learned. Definitely, right? Gumagana pa rin yun. It still works. Now, here's the thing I want you to remember. Pag nag-YouTube kayo, you skip the ads, right? Minsan pag nag-Spotify ka, and then my ads medyo, kamot ulo, hindi ako naka-premium. Sorry na. All right. Francine, STE Einstein, Quezon National High School. Hello, Francine. I hope you're okay. So, anong ibig sabihin ni Sir DJ sa never skip the ads? Ito yung mga dapat mong tandaan. Ngayong merong online setup na nangyayari na. What do you mean by ads, Sir DJ? What do you mean by never skip the ads? What I mean is that these three things, okay? You have to consider your appearance, the way you look, even though it's virtual speech, virtual hosting, virtual teaching, online lessons like this. You have to consider your appearance. Do I look okay? Or mukha ba akong hahagard? Kailangan i-consider pa rin natin yun. The same thing applies if you're doing face-to-face public speaking. Siyempre, hindi ka naman pupunta sa venue na hindi ka naligo, right? Or gulo-gulo yung buhok mo. Right? So sometimes you have to, hindi pala sometimes, all of the time, you have to prepare how you look. And D stands for delivery. Voice inflection, ganun pa rin. Volume. Ito sa volume, medyo mas maingat tayo rito, guys. Because when we are in a session hall, we don't have a microphone, you have to speak out loud. If we do have a microphone, yung medyo modulated. But this time, you also have to consider the device that you're going to use in your delivery. Later, we'll talk more about it. Okay, dami nag-message from STE, no? So sabi ni Jared, STE Archimedes, Quezon National High School. Hello po, Jared. Archimedes rin po. Si Shelo, Rowell June, Archimedes rin. Trisha, STE Newton, Quezon National High School. Riza Dominic, STE Newton, Quezon National High School. Dami, no? Salute pala sa Quezon National High School. Ano yung Quezon? QNHS? QNHS. Tama ba ako? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So from Newton, from Einstein, from RT, whatever. Sorry, ang bilis eh. Ipabunan na si Sir DJ. Sorry, guys. Si Jervin, Chris, Christine, Abby, Suchiro, Miko. Hello sa inyong lahat. Thank you for tuning in to Talk Tuesday. If you want to learn more, marami pa dyan. Okay? Marami pa tayong mga lessons dyan na recorded. Alright, so aside from your delivery, you also have to consider your setup. Your background, the device that you're using. Paano nga ba sa setup natin yan? Okay, we'll talk about it. But first, let's talk about appearance. Ayan. Sabi ni Sir DJ, when you stand on stage, no matter how far the audiences are, they can feel if you're confident or not. Right? The way you look. Kapag medyo may mga hand gestures ka na unnecessary, right? Parang pinapakita mo yung kinakabahan ka dun sa mga hand gestures mo. They can feel that. The same thing, and hindi pala the same thing, much lalo na sa virtual speaking. Bakit? Kasi the camera is right here, right? And they can see your face clearly. Depende na lang sa internet connection nyo. No? And they can see your face, how you look at them, how you look away, right? How you move your hands, how you move your lips, everything. Mas kita ngayon. Lalo kung nakatutok sila, right? So you have to consider your appearance. Number one, tip from Sir DJ, dress appropriately, right? For example, kinuha ka as host in an online event. Don't wear sando, right? Don't wear tank tops. Don't wear t-shirts, v-necks. Yung suotin natin, yung formal, professional looking. Okay? look sharp, even just the upper half. Ngayon, hindi nyo alam kung ano suot ni Sir DJ sa pababa. You never know, malay mo nakapalda ako ngayon. But in the upper half, you can see that I'm wearing a collared shirt. Tapos, itsura ni Sir DJ, hindi ko naman sinasabing perfect, no? But what I'm saying is, I look formal, right? The same thing should be done kapag kayo nagkaroon ng pagkakataon, right? So, ayun pa po. 4-2 Tinajeros National High School, Kelvin Santos. 4-2, like 15 years ago, man. Joke lang, hindi ko sure. All right. Thank you, Kel. SDR Kimelis Quezon National High School, rather. Sorry po. The way you look is more important now and be more energized to keep the attention of the students. Voice is also important. Thank you po for your input, Ma'am Ana Marie Lerma. Tama po kayo dyan, okay? Mas importante ngayon, right? Kasi sabi nila, lalo ngayon sa mga work from home, we become so lax. No? We became more relaxed dun sa online setup. Parang naisip na, online naman, I'll just wear anything I want. Lalo pag sinabing camera off. Guys, always remember this. Keep this in mind. Kahit as an online meeting etiquette na lang. Always wear professional clothing. Lalo kung formal setup. Even teachers out there, kahit online class, always look professional. Always look formal. Mic on or mic off. Kasi you never know eh. You never know when the speaker or the host will say, "Oy, Mike, camera on tayo para makita tayo lahat, magkakita-kita tayo." What if biglang ganun, nasurpresa ka, di ka nagsuklay, di mo pinaghandaan, right? The same concept applies dun sa mga online public speaking natin or virtual speaking, as I've said. Okay? Now, here's a big question. If you have poor eyesight, should you wear glasses or contact lens? Okay, here's the thing about it. Here's what I want you to realize now. If you really have poor eyesight and you require to have your glasses on, kung wala kang contact, kung may contacts, the better. Okay? Kung wala, always consider the position of your lighting. Okay? Bakit? Kasi imagine, public speaking face-to-face, tas yung speaker naka-shades. Do you think the speaker will establish a good audience-to-speaker connection? Definitely not, kasi he will not be able to make eye contact kapag naka-shade siya. The same concept applies if the lighting is placed in a wrong way or in the wrong position. Baka naka-glasses ka, tapos may ring light ka dito. Or worse, yung talagang malaking light, tapos nag-glare sa glasses mo. They will not see how your eyes move. They will not see if you're really looking at the camera lens, right? Okay, so sabi ko nga kanina, cam on and cam off, different. Kailangan i-consider natin na kahit camera off, camera on, the way we look is sharp pa rin. Okay? So going back to the glasses thingy, ang pwede nyo gawin, you put your light doon sa medyo mas mataas, yung hindi nag-glare sa mata mo or hindi nakikita ng audience. Kasi imagine yung speaker, yung teacher, or yung host naka-glasses, tas puti lang lahat yun dahil tinatamaan ng ilaw. Medyo distracted, right? And of course, never forget to wear your greatest weapon, your smile. Okay? From the beginning to the end of your session, kailangan nakasmile ka, masaya ka. Depending on the topic, ha? Baka mamaya yung topic natin medyo hard or sad. Happy ka pa rin. Medyo insulting siguro yun sa iba, right? SDE Einstein Quezon National High School. Hello, Leah. Sorry. Quezon National Einstein rin po, si Sean and Melvin John. Hello sa inyong lahat, guys. Thank you for tuning in with Sir DJ sa ating Talk Tuesday. I hope you learned something, okay? Next, we're done with appearance. Now, let's talk about our delivery. Ayan. When we talk about delivery, it's just a matter of imagination. Sir, bakit kailangan yung imagination when I do virtual speeches? Kasi you cannot see your audience, right? You cannot see them. You cannot see how they are moving, how they are seated, right? Kagaya sabi ng Anna Marie, you cannot see or you cannot check if they are listening or not. So it's just a matter of imagination. You look at the camera lens, straight to the camera lens, and then you imagine that you are talking to a big crowd, right? Yun yung good thing about virtual speech kasi you don't have to look left to right. Sabi ko doon before sa mga una nating lesson, kailangan wag kang dito lang nakatingin or wag kang doon lang nakatingin. Kailangan your eyes are moving, right? Your eyes are looking around the venue. Ngayon, meron ka lang single dot na titignan, di ba? It's much easier, right? Okay. Now, consider these. Number one, sabi ko nga, look at the camera lens. Ito, common error ng mga hosts, ng mga public speakers, or virtual speakers, teachers, mga students na nagde-deliver ng lessons. Kasi, ang nangyayari, they are delivering their lessons, they have their PowerPoint on screen, and their camera is just above the screen. Kala nila, pag nakatingin sila dun sa PowerPoint presentation nila, they are looking at the screen. They look like they're looking at the camera. But then again, it's not. Kahit maliit lang yung difference niyan. For example, take a look at this. I'll be looking at what's written in my PowerPoint. See? Nakikita niyo ba na nakatingin ako sa lens? No, definitely not. Right? So in your delivery, you have to look at the camera lens. Ito na yung way mo to establish eye contact. If your students, if your listeners, audience are looking at the screen and you're looking at the camera lens, it will look as if you are looking straight at them. May connection na na-establish kahit pa paano. Right? Number two, facial expression is important. Okay, palagi pa rin yun. Smile, smile. Yung gaganon ka ng eyebrows mo or what, you're moving them up, you're smiling, right? Yun, malaking bagay yun, right? Yeah, shout out ko lang ulit. Alfie Bumonte, like your smile, sir. Wow! Thank you, Sir Alfie. Gabriel LC, hi, Sir DJ. Hello, Sir Gabriel. Panoorin niyo po siya sa DepEd TV. At sa ETUlay rin sa iba, di ba, sir? Meron din ba? Okay. Yun, facial expression. Consider pa rin natin yun. Kung dati, sa face-to-face public speaking, yung facial expression no mahalaga. Lalo ngayon. Kagaya sinabi ko kanina, the lens is focused on you. Right? Ikaw, kitang-kita ka right? So, the way you react on something gives flavor to what you're saying. Right? For example, blanco ka lang lagi. And you're talking about humor on stage. Tapos blanco ka lang. But parang hindi siya match to what you're saying, right? And the good thing about virtual speech is you have a smaller stage. Sorry for the cat again. Ayan na nga. Sorry, guilty ako dyan. May pag-usapan rin natin. All right. So you have a smaller stage. Para sa yung smaller stage, Sir DJ? Public speaking requires you to move around, even with the podium, right? Dito, sa virtual speech, dito ka lang. Smaller, di ka pagod. And the good thing about it, you can use this in your advantage. Halimbawa, I'm looking at the camera and I want to zoom in. I'll just move closer to the lens and just move out kapag gusto ko mag-zoom out. Right? Move away. Ganun lang. Di ba? Use that to your advantage. If you want to emphasize on something, you can move a little bit. You can say it like this. Speaking is very important. See? Nag-zoom in ako, na-feel niyo yung medyo merong emphasis doon sa sinabi ko kanina. Right? May mga strategies tayo dyan. Okay? And I want you to consider this, yung sneaky notes. We have sticky notes. And because of virtual speeches, pwede mo you can use that to your advantage. For example, you're using your laptop right here, or your computer or whatever. On the screen or near your camera lens, you can post sticky notes. Tapos parang glance ka na lang dun sa mga pointers na medyo nakakalimutan mo. See? Pwede naman magdikit ng sticky notes on screen eh. Huwag ka lang babad dun sa mga post-it notes mo ha. And I call those sneaky notes. You can use that sa mga online reports, online class nyo, online speeches. May mga sneaky notes ka dyan na mga big concepts. Tapos pag nakita mo yun, okay, I know what I'm talking about. See? And finally, we'll consider our setup. Ayan. Merong mga memes online na lumalabas though. They're saying that sa profile picture mo sa Zoom, sa Google Meet, sa SteamYard, sa Discord or whatever, ang ganda mo, ang pogi mo, right? But then pag on ka, boom, different person. So how can we get that profile picture look? Okay, when we consider a camera distance, if you're talking to your classmates, or okay lang ito lang, but if you are delivering a speech, upper half tayo. Upper half, make sure your hands can be seen, shoulder, tapos may space dito. Kapag kinukuha mo na yung proper position for your speech. Why? Because you will be moving. May hand gestures kang gagawin, right? Shout out po, Sir Kevin Domingo. Hi, sir! Ayan, mga loads natin sa science. Napakahusan niya ni sir. STE Newton, Nathaniel Garcia. Hi, Nathaniel. Okay. Next, position your face at the center of the screen. Okay, bakit? Kasi you want to show sincerity, right? Pag medyo nandito si sir, and I'm not looking at the lens, it looks like I don't care about you. I'll just say what I want to say. Parang iba yung kausap. But then if my face is at the center of the screen, tapos yun yung kanina yung position, no? Proportion. So I'm looking at you guys. I'm at the center of the screen. It shows that I'm sincere. It shows that I'm credible. Medyo may nabubuong authority and leadership kahit pa paano. Okay? Next is your audio devices. Okay. You're using headphones with noise cancelling microphones. Yun ang palagi sinasabi, right? But you also have to consider the stability of your audio devices. Kasi meron ka nga, pero every time na nagagalaw, tapos parang nawawala, right? And ano yung time consuming. If you're delivering a speech, you want to use every second that you have na para mag-deliver ng message, mag-persuade, mag-inspire, and mag-educate. Of course, you have to consider as well your lighting. Most people nowadays are using ring lights. Yan. So yung ring lights, maganda yun, maganda yung effect na. Pero if you're in a dark room, tapos ring light lang yung inaasahan mong liwanag, medyo off yun. Lalo, pag naka-glasses ka pa, glares and everything. I suggest you use at least two, left and right. Upper left and upper right, hindi yun nandito. Mukhang aswang pag nandito ang kaling liwanag, Halloween. Pag dito naman straight, medyo mas mataas ng konti sa'yo. Okay? For the purpose is not to have shadows on your face, right? Tapos, do not deliver your speech dun sa window sa likod mo. Yung against the light. Ayan, mukha kang whistleblower. Pag ganun. So, consider natin palagi yung lighting natin. Alright? So, may question dito si Anna-Marie. Di pala question. Include humor in your virtual talk once in a while to avoid boredom. Always be prepared so you'll be confident. Students can feel if you are unprepared. Exactly, Ma'am Annabelle. Anna-Marie. Yun yung lesson natin for the last 2 weeks. Tas yung last week din. Injecting or inculcating humor in your speech. Yun. Kasi the humor makes the audience feel that you're alive and you are with them. You're somebody they can trust. You're someone credible and reliable. Nagkakaroon kasi ng connection. Yung nakakatawa sa'yo, nakakatawa sa kanya. So nagkakaroon kayo ng mutual understanding. Somehow. Okay. Sir, how do we make it seem like we aren't looking at the notes when on cam? Okay. Good question, Melvin John Litan Calubira. Okay, if you have sneaky notes, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, ginawa mo yung sneaky notes, no? You're not going to look at them actually. You're just going to glance at them. Parang sulyap lang na ganyan. And then you go back. Guys, hindi porket sinabi ni Sir DJ that you look at the camera. You look at it the whole time. No. There will be times that you have to look away. For example, you're stating an example. Like, hey, I'm telling you this and that. See, I looked away. Hindi ako babad. Okay? So pag may sneaky notes ka dyan, glance lang po yun. Hindi babad. Halimbawa, nandito yung sneaky notes mo, tapos sinabi mo ganito na, ano nga ba yung nasa sneaky notes ko? Of course, that will be very obvious, right? Sneaky notes, ang notes natin on screen. Si Melvin, if you have yung cue cards, pwedeng glance lang rin. Pero I suggest yun nga, since virtual speech naman to, you can do some sneaky notes. Dito lang sa gilid ng screen. Gilid ng camera, okay lang yun. Glance lang, don't look at them for too long. Okay. I hope I answered your question, Melvin. Mordred Evo P. Hill, Quezon National High School pa rin po. Mordred Benedict, hello sa inyong lahat. Kamusta po? Yun, lighting, yun nga, yung lighting natin, medyo ayusin natin. Okay? Para, profile picture look. Pogi, maganda. Okay. And also your background, huwag masyadong distracting. Iwasan natin yung dadaan si mama, dadaan si tita. Alright? Nadi-distract yung audience natin. Make sure that you tell other people na, ay, mayroon ako virtual speech ha. Medyo quiet muna tayo. 1 hour lang naman yun, 2 hours. Please give that time to me naman. Saglit lang naman. See? Pag ganun, wala nang manggugulo, nang dadaan, walang ulit. Okay? Now, pag may animals yan, pag may mga pusa or aso, even the professionals, nagkakaroon sila ng ganung experience na they are in a meeting and then the dogs and cats came in. We cannot control that, but then again, if we can, put them in a cage for a while, or labas mo na ng kwarto saglit, tsaka na sila ibalik. Alright? Okay. Thank you po. Thank you, Melvin. Thank you for your answer. Nakakatuwa. Okay. Now, always remember these pro tips na bibigay ni Sir DJ. Tandaan nyo lang ito, no? Additional bits of information lang. Number 1, mute is key. Pag may meeting at ikaw ang host, lagi sinasabi, please put your microphones on mute for now so we can give way to our speaker delivering his message. And mute lang, mute. Okay na yun. And number two, be creative. Okay, there are speakers out there that they are doing some sound effects. About a joke shop, maybe pindutin siya, yay, palakpakan na ganyan. If you have the resources, then go. Pero wag masyadong distracting ha. Yung every time you say something, may nagtatawa na, may nagpapalakpakan. No, control natin yan. Tip number three, test. Always test your devices, your camera, your microphone. Kagaya ng ginagawa namin dito sa ETUlay before the session. Yung mga people at the background, sila Ma'am Jen, Tutor Madge, sila Sir Jeff, lahat sila dyan. Tinetest muna kami so that we won't have technical difficulties along the lesson. Okay? Kagaya sabi ko kanina, always be ready for a video. Kailangan physical, you look professional, you look sharp. And of course, be careful in sharing your screen. Ang tip ko sa inyo, share the window that you want to share, yung PowerPoint presentation mo lang. Don't share the whole screen. Kasi sometimes there are tabs na open na hindi naman dapat makita ng iba. You're looking at your next travel, right? Medyo private na yun. So be careful lang tayo sa pag-share ng screen. So take a screenshot of this if you want to consider these pro tips so I can remember them. Okay. Thank you for that. Remember, your new normal should always be ready for new normals. Okay, yun na dapat na maging new normal natin ngayon. Dapat handa tayo sa mga parating pang new normals. Okay? Why? Because just like what Alan Watts said, the only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. So kagaya ng lahat na binago ng COVID-19 ng pandemic, the same goes with public speaking. Public speaking or speech per se changed and went with the flow. So I would leave you with this quote. Pasensya na. I think we don't have much time for today. So I hope you guys will be again next week para sa marami pang speech lessons with Sir DJ every Talk Tuesday. Thank you very much for being with me. And as I always say, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Keep safe and see you in the next one. Bye guys. Thank you. Ingat lagi. Bye bye bye.